Actually,
Why I am laughing?
no one's laughing. So the recipe is for hash browns or
What?
pizza, or this is a great diabetic recipe because I have to eat low carb, but I hate cauliflower. But this is great because it doesn't taste like cauliflower. I don't need that one either. So,
You take that one is drop it.
yeah, I'll take that one. I'll give it a wash. But this is actually going to be a lot more than I actually need. The chef is right here.
Today is Logan's recipe. Oh, it's difficult to be a cameraman.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is that?
My hands getting tired.
Oh, you poor darling. Do you want to do this instead?
No.
So I once had grated cauliflower instead of rice because it looks like rice, and I cooked it like rice.
Yeah.
I thought, well, that'll be yum because I love rice. Let me tell you, it tastes like grated cauliflower. It's awful. Don't do that.
I love cauliflower.
You love cauliflower?
Yeah.
Something wrong with you. But it's a cruciferous vegetable, so it's really, really good for you. Lucky for me, I like broccoli. So I'll show you in another video how I do my broccoli recipes.
So what is the ingredient of that?
Of this one, cauliflower and other things.
What things?
I do some Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
And egg.
Yep. And what else?
And more cauliflower. Okay, so we have grated cauliflower.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Not rice, cauliflower. Tastes awful. Okay. So I'm just going to put this into a dry pan with no oil.
Yeah.
Because it's wet. That's just from the cauliflower itself. So just on a medium heat, probably for 5-10 minutes or so. I'll give that a stir every now and then. And make sure that it's not burning. But essentially all I want to do is draw the moisture out. Make sure it's nice and dry. So medium heat, and just give that, when it gets dry I'll be able to toss that properly. That's not too bad. I'm just going to be doing this now for the next few minutes, so you might as well turn that off.
Like our chef. Our chef.
Our chef.
Our chef.
So when it's once you've done it, it's reduced in size quite considerably, as you can see, because all the water's gone out. When you first start cooking it, it has a lot of sizzle as the water starts cooking out, but that's dry now, so we'll leave that. And the plan is to mix this up. So that's about 2 cups of broccoli, I'm guessing, or cauliflower, I beg your pardon. I'll let that cool down. Once it's cooled down, then I'll add the other ingredients.
Okay.
That's our nicely cooled down cauliflower. And so into that, I'm going to dump a whole heap of Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
I do like Parmesan. I'm going to put a bit more in there. I tend to go by sight and feel. So you're getting a bit of a heavy texture. And then I'm going to break an egg.
You need jam.
Just going to break it up. Okay, so just onto some baking paper. Just got a bit of aluminium foil under there, not that it matters, but now I'm going to put just a little bit of oil on my hands. Whenever I'm working with something sticky, I tend to do that. Just so my hands don't stick. I'm just going to pat this out into the form of
Pizza?
yeah, like a small pizza, like a mini pizza. So what you can do with this, once it's cooked, you could throw some mozzarella cheese and some tomato, garlic, whatever you like, you know, usual pizza stuff. Just want to make the edges just a little bit firmer than the middle, higher than the middle, I should say.
Yeah, pretty.
And then into an oven at about 170 degrees centigrade for about 20 minutes or so. Just keep an eye on it because it will start to brown. When it starts to brown, you can see the cheese starting to cook.
Yeah.
You know that it's ready to take out.
What the one?
Okay, so that's about
There we go.
17 minutes at 170. It's probably a bit too hot to play with now.
I think you just leave it for a little bit. What?
Leave it for a little bit. All right.
Let it cool.
But you can see that that's got it's got quite a bit of texture to it.
Yep.
So you can actually throw something on that. You could probably even pick that up and eat it if it wasn't too hot.
Logan's little pizza.
A very little pizza. So that's cooked just for another 5-10 minutes with some cheese on top and just a little bit of parsley. I cranked the temperature up a bit just to crisp up the cheese because I like that. But when I've finished, always put it on a rack because it allows the bottom to not get too soggy.
Yeah.
And it will become just like a regular pizza. You can see by the texture of that, it holds together quite well. It's not like falling apart.
Yeah.
And now for the taste.
It's log pizza. Lame? Lame?
Oh, that's yum. Mm-hmm.
Lame or not?
Very yum.